What if one man's mind could change the world? Explore Tesla's secret experiments, genius inventions, and the fascinating truths behind the legend. Imagine a weapon so powerful it could end all wars. Nikola Tesla's death ray, officially called Teleforce, was said to fire concentrated energy beams capable of taking down planes, obliterating armies, and leveling cities, all without a single bullet. Tesla claimed this invention could render nations impenetrable, making war obsolete, but he refused to sell the plans, fearing it could fall into the wrong hands and unleash global devastation. After Tesla's mysterious death in 1943, rumors swirled. Some say the death ray's designs were stolen by intelligence agencies, others believe Tesla destroyed them to protect humanity. He spoke of the device in cryptic terms, fueling conspiracy theories. Was it real, dismantled to preserve peace, or just another ambitious vision? Tesla's death ray remains one of history's greatest mysteries. A chilling what-if that keeps us wondering how close we came to wielding the ultimate weapon. Nikola Tesla had a vision. One so audacious it seemed like it was plucked from the pages of a science fiction novel. At the heart of it was Wardenclyffe Tower, a 187-foot-tall structure Tesla built in Shoreham, New York. Officially, it was meant to be the world's first wireless communication system. But Tesla dreamed bigger. He believed the tower could transmit not just information, but limitless free energy across the globe, wirelessly. Imagine turning on a light bulb in your home powered by nothing but air. That was Tesla's goal. However, the project faced relentless opposition. J.P. Morgan, Tesla's initial backer, famously withdrew funding when he realized free energy wouldn't turn a profit. Without money, construction stalled. But here's where it gets strange. Tesla hinted that Wardenclyffe was more than it seemed. He spoke cryptically about its other uses, and after its demolition in 1917, rumors began to swirl. Some said it could harness weather, others claimed it was a prototype for a device far more powerful than the death ray. The truth remains buried, just like the tower's underground network of mysterious tunnels. Could it have changed the world, or was it doomed by forces that feared its potential? As Tesla's dreams of wireless energy faded, his name became linked to a story so bizarre it feels pulled from a Hollywood script. The Philadelphia Experiment. It begins in 1943, the same year Tesla died, when the U.S. Navy supposedly conducted a secret experiment to render a warship, the USS Eldridge, invisible. But that's not all. Witnesses claimed the ship not only vanished but reappeared miles away, teleported, before returning to its original position. Where does Tesla fit in? Some theorists believe the Navy used Tesla's theories on electromagnetic fields to achieve this. Tesla had spoken of energy manipulation that could bend space and time, and his work in wireless energy and high-voltage fields was groundbreaking. Officially, the Navy denies it ever happened, dismissing the Philadelphia experiment as pure fiction. But the strange accounts of sailors suffering from radiation burns and memory loss paint a darker picture. Did Tesla inadvertently leave behind the knowledge that made such an experiment possible? Or is this just another layer to his enigmatic legacy? The Philadelphia experiment remains one of the most chilling tales tied to Tesla's genius, a haunting reminder of how far humanity is willing to push the limits of science. If you thought the Philadelphia experiment was strange, this takes things to another level. In 1899, while working in his lab, Tesla claimed to intercept signals, not of this Earth. Using his advanced wireless transmitter, he picked up rhythmic pulses, too deliberate to be natural. At first, he thought they were from space, but as he listened, Tesla became convinced. These were messages from intelligent beings. Why wouldn't aliens seek Tesla out? His inventions pushed the boundaries of science, unlocking secrets that baffled his peers. Rumors suggest that beings drawn to his brilliance may have visited him. Tesla's genius for patterns and communication made him the perfect candidate to understand them, perhaps without words. Did his experiments open a door for contact? Or was it simply his unmatched imagination interpreting noise? Tesla left cryptic writings on life beyond Earth, hinting that the knowledge he gave us may not have been entirely his own. Whatever he heard in that lab, the question lingers. Did Nikola Tesla have a connection to something out there? Tesla's experiments didn't just shake the world of science, they may have literally shaken the Earth. In 1908, a massive explosion flattened over 800 square miles of Siberian forest near the Tunguska River. Witnesses described a blinding flash and a column of fire roaring into the sky. Theories about the cause range from meteor impacts to alien intervention, but here's where it gets wild. Some believe Tesla's experiments might be connected. At the time, Tesla was working on his magnifying transmitter at Wardenclyffe, attempting to send energy wirelessly across vast distances. He once claimed he could direct energy to any point on the globe, and in a fit of curiosity, may have tested his invention by targeting an uninhabited region, like Siberia. Did Tesla accidentally trigger the Tunguska explosion with a focused energy beam? No evidence exists. But the timeline, Tesla's experiments, and the unexplained devastation keep this theory alive. Could his genius have reached further than even he intended? It's a mystery that refuses to die. Tesla's inventions weren't just about energy, they could tap into the very vibrations of the Earth itself. In 1898, Tesla developed a small mechanical oscillator, a device no larger than a fist. When it operated, it created rapid vibrations that could resonate with any structure. Tesla's own accounts suggest that during a test, the device nearly brought down his New York lab. The walls shook, glass shattered, and panic erupted as Tesla had to smash the device with a sledgehammer to stop it. But here's the chilling part. Tesla hinted that the oscillator, properly tuned, could trigger earthquakes. He believed everything in the universe had a natural frequency, and by matching it, you could amplify energy to unimaginable levels. Was this Tesla's accidental foray into weaponized technology? Some say his oscillator was confiscated or quietly suppressed after proving too dangerous. Others believe he dismantled it himself, fearing its potential. Either way, the story of Tesla's earthquake machine is a sobering reminder of how far his experiments could push the limits of science. And if shaking the Earth wasn't enough for you, just know that Tesla also dreamed of conquering the skies. Hidden in his writings are plans for a flying machine unlike anything imagined at the time. While others focused on propellers and wings, Tesla envisioned a craft that could levitate using electromagnetic forces. Shaped like a disc, eerily similar to the flying saucers seen in UFO sightings, it would be powered wirelessly by Tesla's towers, drawing energy directly from the Earth's ionosphere. Tesla spoke passionately about his design, claiming it would revolutionize transportation. Unlike clunky airplanes, his machine could lift off vertically, hover, and travel silently at immense speeds. But like so many of Tesla's ideas, this one remained unbuilt, buried by lack of funding and skepticism. Yet, his blueprints survive, fragments of a vision decades ahead of its time. Could Tesla's concepts have influenced later technologies? And more importantly, did he unlock secrets of flight that are still being explored today? The idea of Tesla's flying saucer reminds us of his endless ambition to break humanity free from the limits of Earth itself. What if our thoughts could transcend the boundaries of our minds, transmitted like radio waves connecting us silently across any distance? Nikola Tesla believed this was not just possible, but inevitable. In the early 1900s, Tesla began exploring the connection between the human brain and electromagnetic frequencies. He hypothesized that the brain operated like a transmitter and receiver of energy, emitting signals that could, in theory, be captured and decoded. Tesla even claimed to have experimented with devices that could amplify brain waves, hinting at the potential for telepathic communication. This wasn't magic, this was science. Tesla believed that everything, including our thoughts, vibrates at a specific frequency. By tuning into those frequencies, he theorized it might be possible to send and receive thoughts instantaneously. But here's where it gets even stranger. Tesla spoke cryptically of one particular test in which he claimed to have heard thoughts that weren't his own. Were these signals from another mind, or something even more extraordinary? Some speculate that Tesla's brainwave experiments touched a field of science too advanced, too dangerous for his time. Did he unlock the key to telepathy? And if he did, who or what was listening? When Nikola Tesla died alone in his New York hotel room on January 7, 1943, the world lost one of its greatest minds. But as soon as his death was announced, something chilling happened. Government agents, reportedly from the FBI, stormed his room, confiscating boxes of Tesla's papers, notebooks, and inventions. The official story? They were securing his belongings for national security reasons, but what exactly were they afraid of? Tesla's notes were rumored to contain blueprints for energy weapons, wireless power, and devices capable of manipulating time and space. To this day, much of Tesla's work remains unaccounted for. Were his papers destroyed, hidden away, or quietly used to develop secret technologies? The FBI later released declassified files confirming their involvement, but huge gaps remain. Conspiracy theories exploded. Was the death ray real? Did Tesla's designs influence modern surveillance, weapons, or even covert scientific programs? Some even claim his work helped lay the groundwork for projects like HARP or the rumored Philadelphia experiment. Tesla often said the world wasn't ready for his ideas. Perhaps the powers that be agreed, choosing to bury his genius in the shadows. Whatever the truth, Tesla's missing papers remain one of the greatest mysteries of the modern age. Tesla's secret experiments blur the line between science and mystery, some lost to time, others hidden in plain sight. But beyond the conspiracies, Tesla's real confirmed inventions changed the world forever. Stay tuned as we explore his greatest mind-blowing successes, the experiments that proved his unmatched genius. Imagine holding a light bulb and watching it glow, without a single wire. That's not magic. That's the Tesla coil, one of Nikola Tesla's most brilliant inventions. Created in 1891, the Tesla coil generated high-voltage, high-frequency electricity, producing stunning arcs of lightning that leapt through the air like living creatures. But the real genius? It proved electricity could be transmitted wirelessly, an idea decades ahead of its time. In his Colorado Springs lab, Tesla scaled the coil to monstrous proportions, creating bolts of electricity that shot 135 feet into the sky, lighting up the night and leaving witnesses speechless. Tesla dreamed of a world powered wirelessly, cities, homes and machines running without tangled wires or massive power plants. While the Tesla coil itself doesn't power our homes, it paved the way for technologies like Wi-Fi, radio, and wireless charging. It wasn't just an invention, it was Tesla's lightning strike of genius, showing the world that the impossible could become reality. While the world marveled at Tesla's work with electricity, he quietly pushed boundaries in another field, radiology. In the late 1890s, Tesla was experimenting with high-voltage currents when he stumbled upon something extraordinary: X-rays. Years before X-rays became mainstream, Tesla created some of the first X-ray images or shadowgraphs, using his own experimental equipment. He even X-rayed his own hand, producing eerie skeletal photographs that looked straight out of science fiction. Tesla realized the incredible potential of X-rays for medical imaging, but he also warned of their dangers. He noticed prolonged exposure could damage tissue, something science would confirm much later. Tesla's X-ray work predated Wilhelm Röntgen's discovery, yet history rarely gives him credit. Still, his findings became the foundation for a technology that revolutionized medicine. From these ghostly photographs, Tesla proved once again that his genius knew no boundaries. And while others raced to perfect X-rays, Tesla had already moved on, to a machine that could move itself. In 1898, at Madison Square Garden, Tesla stunned the world with something no one had ever seen: a remote-controlled boat. At a time when people barely understood electricity, Tesla demonstrated a small vessel gliding effortlessly across a pool, controlled entirely by invisible signals. With a flick of his controls, the boat turned, stopped, and responded to Tesla's every command. He called it teleautomaton, and it was far more than a party trick. It was the birth of robotics and wireless control technology. Crowds gasped, newspapers called it magic, and skeptics insisted Tesla was using hidden wires or telepathy. But Tesla was far ahead of them. His invention laid the groundwork for modern robotics, remote-controlled devices, and even technologies like drones. He dreamed of machines that could perform dangerous tasks, revolutionizing industries and saving lives. And while many didn't grasp the importance of what they'd witnessed, Tesla's remote-controlled boat marked a turning point. Machines could be guided not by gears and levers, but by invisible signals. This very principle would soon tune the world into a new era, the era of wireless communication. Long before people were tuning into their favorite radio stations, Tesla had already cracked the code of wireless communication. In the early 1890s, Tesla experimented with transmitting signals through the air using electromagnetic waves. By 1893, he demonstrated wireless technology to an astonished crowd, lighting lamps from a distance with invisible energy. But that was just the beginning. Tesla filed patents for his wireless systems in 1897, years before Guglielmo Marconi sent his first radio signal. Tesla envisioned a world where information could travel wirelessly across vast distances, connecting people like never before. His invention was the foundation for radio, but history gave the credit to Marconi, at least until 1943, when the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in Tesla's favor, recognizing him as the true inventor of radio. Tesla's radio wasn't just about communication, it was about shrinking the world. He foresaw wireless networks that could spread knowledge, bridge continents, and change humanity forever. And while Tesla's name was sometimes lost in the noise, his radio work sent ripples through history. proving once again that his vision wasn't just ahead of its time, it created the future. In a world that was racing to mechanize industries and revolutionize transportation, precision became everything. Enter Nikola Tesla, who once again stepped in to solve problems others hadn't even seen yet. Tesla developed improved designs for speedometers and tachometers, essential devices that measured speed and rotational force. At the time, industries were transforming, and with automobiles and machinery gaining momentum, engineers needed reliable tools to measure performance. Tesla's designs were ingenious, using electromagnetic principles to create instruments that were more accurate and durable than any others. His speedometers allowed early vehicles to monitor their speed reliably, while his tachometers became essential for fine-tuning engines and industrial machines. These inventions helped advance precision engineering and paved the way for modern automotive and aviation industries. Tesla wasn't just electrifying the world, he was refining it. And with machines now measurable and controllable, it was time for the invention that truly powered the modern era, the induction motor. Of all Tesla's inventions, few are as world-changing and invisible as the AC induction motor. In 1888, Tesla unveiled a motor that used alternating current or the AC to generate rotational energy, eliminating the need for brushes or commutators that wore out quickly. Its simplicity was its brilliance. Fewer moving parts, greater efficiency, and unmatched durability. Tesla's motor became the foundation of industry, powering factories, electric trains, elevators, and even household appliances. Before Tesla, direct current or the DC motors were the norm, but they were inefficient and impractical for large-scale use. Tesla's induction motor, on the other hand, harnessed AC power, which could be transmitted across long distances, thanks to his earlier work with transformers and the polyphase system. It was the beating heart of the modern industrial world, transforming not just machinery but society itself. Today, nearly every electric motor, whether in your refrigerator, washing machine, or car, still traces its roots back to Tesla's design. But his quest for efficiency didn't stop there. From electricity to mechanics, Tesla's next invention would be a marvel of motion itself, the bladeless turbine. Tesla once said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." This philosophy came to life in his invention of the bladeless turbine, a sleek, futuristic machine designed to revolutionize engines. Unlike traditional turbines with blades, Tesla's turbine used a series of smooth, parallel discs. As fluids like steam or gas flowed across the discs, they spun rapidly due to friction, converting energy into rotational motion. Why was it so revolutionary? Tesla's turbine was compact, efficient, and far simpler than traditional designs. It could produce immense power without the wear and tear of blades, making it ideal for everything from power plants to vehicles. Tesla envisioned it as the engine of the future, a solution to the inefficiencies of steam engines and combustion engines of his day. While it never saw mass adoption, modern engineers are still revisiting Tesla's turbine for applications in renewable energy and clean technology. Tesla wasn't just a pioneer of electricity, he was also a forward thinker when it came to health and the environment. In the late 1800s, Tesla created an ozone generator, a device that produced ozone by electrifying oxygen. At the time, ozone was believed to have incredible purifying properties. Tesla saw its potential for cleaning air, purifying water, and even disinfecting medical instruments. With his deep understanding of high-voltage currents, he designed compact, efficient machines that could generate ozone safely and effectively. Tesla marketed these generators for health purposes, claiming they could remove bacteria and improve air quality. Decades later, we now use ozone technology in water treatment plants, hospitals, and even home air purifiers. Tesla was once again ahead of his time, seeing solutions for the future while the rest of the world was catching up. And his vision for cleaner, healthier living didn't stop with air. He also dreamed of brighter and more efficient light. In a time when Edison's incandescent bulbs were burning bright but inefficient, Tesla was already imagining the next generation of lighting. Enter the fluorescent light, a cooler, more energy-efficient solution. Tesla developed and demonstrated gas-filled lamps coated with phosphorescent material, which glowed brilliantly when exposed to high-frequency currents. These lamps were wireless wonders, illuminated without any wires using Tesla's electrical fields. Tesla displayed his fluorescent lights as early as the 1893 World's Fair in Chicago, where he wowed crowds by lighting bulbs from across the room. Unlike Edison's filament bulbs, which burned out quickly, Tesla's lights were durable and energy efficient, traits we still value in modern lighting. His work directly influenced the development of fluorescent and neon lighting, which became staples in homes, streets, and commercial spaces. Tesla's lights weren't just practical, they were proof that innovation could brighten the future, literally and figuratively. Tesla's inventions shaped the modern world, proof that one brilliant mind can illuminate the future forever. Tesla's life began with a literal spark. Born during a ferocious lightning storm in 1856, the midwife called it a bad omen, declaring him a child of darkness. His mother, however, saw it as a sign of greatness, calling him a child of light. This dramatic entry into the world seemed to foreshadow his destiny, mastering the power of electricity and illuminating the future. Tesla's work ethic was as extraordinary as his inventions. He famously claimed to sleep only 2 hours a day, using brief naps to recharge. He believed sleep was a waste of time, cutting into his pursuit of knowledge and discovery. Despite this, his focus and creativity remained razor-sharp. Friends worried about his health, but Tesla insisted his mind thrived in this rhythm. His restless energy fueled breakthroughs that transformed the modern world, one sleepless night at a time. Tesla's genius wasn't limited to machines, his mastery extended to languages. He was fluent in 8, including Serbian, English, French, German, Italian, and Latin. This linguistic ability allowed him to collaborate with international scientists, read works in their original forms, and expand his vast knowledge. Tesla believed communication was key to progress, and his polyglot skills only sharpened his brilliance, opening doors to endless possibilities across cultures. That's about it. Write in the comments which fact about Tesla did you like the most. For more useful information, watch other videos.